Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network tonight. And this afternoon for the Stan Lampe Gymnasium at Fort Morgan High School. It's a Longs Peak League clash in a doubleheader as the Frederick Eagles take on the hometown Fort Morgan Mustangs. I'm John Beltran. The starting lineups have been introduced. Mustang starting lineup brought to you by B&B Appliance, from refrigerators to vacuums and everything in between. They have exactly what you need and service it too. B&B Appliance. Bella Phillips jumping center for Fort Morgan. Delaney Frank for Frederick. There was movement by Frederick. That should have been a violation. And now the layup is up and in. That should have been a violation. Savannah Staff scores, but she was moving as the ball was thrown in the air. I can't believe that was not called. It was clear. And then the Mustangs throw it out of bounds on their opening possession. Morelli Del Campo, Yadira Longoria Vegas, along with Shea Ramirez Osborne, Ivana Ordaz, and Bella Phillips for the Mustangs, dressed in their home whites. All seniors here. Savannah Staff, Lauren Rosine, and dribbling to her left with the basketballs, Gabby Jimma in the right corner. Here is Rosine all the way, puts it up, and she's fouled along the right baseline and fouled by Ordaz. I'm John Beltran, and Brian Nickel will be with you on Friday when the Mustangs host Severance. They're going to call that foul instead on sophomore Bella Phillips. And the free throw is up and in, made by Lauren Rosine. Second free throw upcoming is up, and that one's off the back of the rim, but it's flagged down by Delaney Frank on the right baseline. They'll kick it back out. Rosine now in the left corner to Megan Maharis. Down low in the lane, all the way. Staff puts it up bottom of the rim, and she's fouled as she missed it. Actually, the bottom of the backboard. She'll go to the line, and that foul that time was on Ivana Ordaz. Mustangs go into the game with an 0-5 record. Free throw is up and in. Savannah Staff now with 3 points, 4-0 Frederick. Second free throw is around and no good. And the ball, though, is rebounded by Jimma. In the lane right baseline to Frank. Back out Rosine. Three-pointers up and off to the right. But Jimma has another rebound for Frederick. They reset. Jimma in the corner. Backs it out on the right wing to Majerus. Swings it cross court to Staff. Guarded loosely over there by Longoria Vegas. Stepping in, left of the lane is Majerus. Jump pass in the left wing to Rosine. Straight away to Jimma. Left of the lane, all the way. Left-handed layup is up and too strong. Rebound to Frank. Frank jump pass back out. The three by Majerus is good. Majerus nails the three. Big start. And that shot is missed on the other end and put up by Osborne and missed. Bella Phillips going for the rebound. And here is Jimma the other way. She's by herself. And Jimma will lay it up and will lay it in. Timeout, Fort Morgan. And just like that, the Mustangs are down 9-0, 88 seconds into the game. Let's check out the Frederick numbers. And this is what Coach Anderson does. He'll be calling timeouts to stop major runs by this Frederick team, now known as the Eagles. Fort Morgan has not played since before the break, a 61-13 loss to Brush on December 17th. Frederick is 4-2. Frederick's most recent game was a thrilling 49-46 overtime win at home against Erie on December 16th, their first game in nearly 3 weeks. Yeah, the Mustangs are facing a team. By the way, they're dressed in charcoal uniforms, are Frederick. Charcoal uniforms with gold striping. Yeah, that is gold striping down the left and right side of the jerseys. To throw it in backcourt pressure, Ramirez Osborne. In the backcourt, gets it into Longoria Vegas. Jump pass is tipped away. She gets it right back. Here's Ramirez Osborne, nearly a double dribble. Baseball pass is taken by Del Campo. Del Campo, left wing. Jump pass is going to be tipped away, and it's off Del Campo out of bounds as she tried to save it in. And the Mustangs have committed their second turnover. they'll apply the pressure. I'm not sure they're going to be able to stop the pressure. This team is very good for Frederick. All the way, jump pass, left baseline for Frank. Left corner, Jimma, 3, book it. Wide open was Gabby Jimma. And Jimma's got 5 points. 12-0 Frederick, 6 to go in the opening quarter. End of the front court is Longoria Vegas, guarded loosely by Lauren Rosine. Now to Longoria Vegas, trapped over there by Jimma. Swings it to Phillips. Phillips, left-handed dribble, left to the lane, and she's fouled. Fouled by Savannah Staff. Covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agriculture, Better Electric, 970-521-1030, Better Electric. 3/4 court, Ramirez Osborne to throw it in, over to Phillips, back to Ramirez Osborne. Right-handed dribble, fakes a 3. Looking, bounce pass near the top is off the hand, but flagged down by Ivana Ordaz. And then the ball was knocked out of bounds by Gabby Jimma near the Frederick bench. Throw it in as Ramirez Osborne. Bounce pass near the baseline is taken by Longoria Vegas. Longoria Vegas maintains the dribble, guarded over there by Lauren Rosing, picks up the dribble. Now in the high right to Ordaz. She's trapped by Jimma. Bounce pass towards Morelli Campo. That's intercepted. Third turnover. Staff. Bounce pass. Right baseline. And the shot is up and missed over there by Lauren Rosine and knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Fort Morgan. Now that she kind of threw it up there. She was trapped along the right baseline. Had to get rid of the ball. Inbounds pass is taken by Longoria Vegas. Now to Ramirez Osborne. In the backcourt, a crossover dribble against Rosine. Crosses midcourt. On the high left. Bounce pass is poked away, and there's going to be a tie-up between Del Campo and Jimma. Possession arrow, Fort Morgan. 4:59 to go in the opening quarter. Frederick 12, Fort Morgan nothing. And here come Rachel Daniels and Abby Arroyo for the Mustangs. 3/4 court, Ramirez Osborne to trigger it in. Bounce pass near the baseline. That's taken by Daniels. Young player, Daniels, is fouled. It's a nice job. Daniels is a very strong player. Gabby Jimma commits her first. Not going to be that easy to take it away from Rachel Daniels. Again, Ramirez Osborne looking to get it in. Jump pass is knocked away by Majerus, but then it's still loose on the floor. Neither team's got it. Now Frederick has it momentarily. Now intercepted by Jimma. Bounce pass right baseline for Rosine out of bounds. The teams exchange turnovers. So here we go with 4:39 to go in the opening quarter, and it's still 12-0. Frederick bodies on the floor in the backcourt. That might be a foul on Jimma. That would be her second. Yep. She's going to take a seat on the bench in favor of Zoe Whitler. Also checking into the game, Peyton Pack. Ramirez Osborne to throw it in near midcourt. Just get it into the backcourt. Don't try to force it. Bounce pass to Daniels. Nice pass over there by Ramirez Osborne. She's looking to make a pass. It's probably too fine, but that time. And now Daniels nearly stripped, gets it back. Now to Ramirez Osborne just across midcourt. Crossover dribble against Rosine. Jump pass is over the head of Campo, out of bounds. Del Campo couldn't get to that one. 5 turnovers committed by the Mustangs. Here's a 4-on-4 front court pass. Here is Staff in the lane, 10-footer straight away. Good. Unguarded there was Savannah Staff. She's got 5. The lead is 14-0. 4:07 to go in the first quarter. Best thing that can happen in this game is to get the game moving quickly, especially the Mustangs continue to struggle offensively. There's a steal, 3/4 court. Savannah Staff will lay it up and in. That could be a timeout called by Coach Anderson. It is. 7 points for Staff. The Mustangs with 6 turnovers. And they're down 16-0 with 3:53 to go in the opening quarter. And keep in mind, you can't get to a running clock until the fourth quarter. The Thompson Valley put up a ton against Fort Morgan because of that rule. They put up 89 against Fort Morgan on December 6th. Eaton had 84. And the Mustangs just don't have much offensively. They scored 21 against Skyview a month ago yesterday. Defensively, they have their moments, but it's offensively, the Mustangs just really don't have an answer. So 16-0. 9 is the magic number. 9 locations across Northeast Colorado at Rudy's Tires. Also in Nebraska, it means there's always a location close by. Visit rudystires.com for more. Del Campo's in there with Bella Phillips, Abby Arroyo, Shay Ramirez-Osborne, and Rachel Daniels. Backcourt pressure. I bet they'll lay off after a while. Lily Hansen now checks in for Frederick. Daniels maintains the dribble, cross-court, stripped by Hansen. Hansen all the way lays it up and in. Stripped her in the backcourt. 18-0 backcourt pressure. Hansen knocks it out of bounds. Yeah, I would think that after the first quarter, they'll take off the press. There's no reason to keep it on after the first quarter if you're Frederick. Backcourt pass to Daniels, now to Ramirez-Osborne. Double team, jump pass to Del Campo. Del Campo crosses the timeline. Cross-court pass is taken right wing to Arroyo, down low, poked out of bounds by Kaylee Garter. Intended for Phillips. Mustangs retain possession. Ramirez-Osborne, bounce pass, right baseline, off the foot of Phillips. The ball is loose on the floor in a tie-up. Possession arrow, Frederick. Mustangs with 8 turnovers, Frederick with 1. Mustangs apply the pressure. Here's Savannah Staff. Staff left-handed dribble against Del Campo. Jump pass inside, laid up and missed over there by Garter. And the ball is loose. Del Campo tries to save it and cannot. Frederick retains possession. And for the Mustangs, they send in Kiera Alaman. Looks like, is that Ramirez in there? Not sure. Yeah, Kiera Alaman is definitely in there. Back in the game is Ordaz. Lauren Rosine inside, wide open, laying it up and in, cutting to the basket was Peyton Pack. 6 different player to score. She banked it in, 20-0, and a double dribble in the backcourt by Alaman. Frederick basketball up 22-0 with 3:06 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Rosine, now to Peyton Pack in the lane. Left corner, wide open 3, yes. Zoe Whitler, the 7th different player to score for Frederick. 23-0. Daniels jump pass, front court to Ordaz. Now in the lane with the basketball is Yelena Ramirez, and that ball is stripped, and then we have a foul on Fort Morgan in the backcourt. Foul is on Alaman. And now the Mustang to check in as Longoria Vegas back into the game. We have 2:46 to go here in the first quarter, and it's 23-0 Frederick from Stan Lampe Gymnasium at Fort Morgan High School. Whitler calls out the play. Guarded by Longoria Vegas, dribbles to her right, behind the three-point line. Cross-court pass to Pack. Near that left corner is Rosine, straight away to Pack, into the paint. Inside and wide open and banking and scoring off the glass in a timeout is Kaylee Garter. That is the 8th different player to score for Frederick. And the Mustangs call their 3rd timeout a full timeout in the opening quarter with 2:28 to go. And trailing by a score of 25-0 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back from Stan Lampe Gymnasium at Fort Morgan High School, and the Frederick girls in the opener of the doubleheader lead the Mustangs 25-0 with 2:28 to go in the opening quarter. It'll be Mustang basketball, and to trigger it in will be Abby Arroyo, still with backcourt pressure. Again, I expect Frederick to back off after the first quarter, especially with this huge lead already. Arroyo maintains the dribble, nearly stripped by Pack, about to be tied up by Pack. Then she dribbles again. That's a double dribble. Can't do that. Got to get rid of the basketball. 11 turnovers. Lauren Rosine to throw it in three-quarters court. She gets it into Whitler. Over to Rosine. Gets a screen. In the left corner, swings it to Hansen into the paint. Back out to Pack. Right corner, 3. Whitler in the air. That's going to be short. And the ball is poked out of bounds. It is off of Rosine. Fort Morgan basketball. Mustangs have to get aggressive defensively, though. I mean, the offense is going to struggle, but they look very tense defensively, and you can't do that. At least fight. Here's Arroyo maintaining the dribble, and Arroyo had the ball poked out of bounds by Pack into the Fort Morgan bench. With 2:05 to go in the first. One-stop shopping does exist at Stubbs Gas and Oils, gas, food, and all your travel accessories of I-76 and exit 66A in Wiggins. Backcourt pass looked like it was picked off and then a foul. No, the foul's going to be on Whitler. She did intercept it, but she had to foul to do it. End of the game are Josie Stanton. And let's see who else is in. Got to check that. Gwen Hanks, by the way, scored earlier. Not Lily Hansen, one of those baskets. Here's Ordaz into the front court, picks up the dribble, swings it right side to Ramirez. Ramirez behind the three-point line. Bounce pass to Ordaz, right of the lane. Now to Ramirez down low. Looked like she traveled, and she did. 12 turnovers against the Mustangs with 1:48 to go in the first. Whitler in the backcourt gets it into Stanton. They're clearing the bench already, is Frederick. Whitler straight away, dribbles to her right. Into the paint all the way. Whitler banks and misses, too strong. Ball is loose. Whitler tries to save it in and does, over to Hansen. Now the three left wing is good by Josie Stanton. Wow, what a shot. 28-0 is now the score in favor of Frederick. Longoria Vegas at midcourt. Jump pass is taken by Arroyo with 1:14 to go. Arroyo is stripped by Whitler. Whitler all the way, puts it up, fouled. She misses and should go to the line. Arroyo commits her first. So Zoe Whitler to shoot two. The Mustangs have 4 fouls in this first quarter. And 4 as well for Frederick. Here is Zoe Whitler. Free throw is in the air. That's a beauty. Nothing but string. Savannah Staff, the leading scorer, with 7 points for Frederick. If she makes it, it'll be 30-0. That's good. 1:07 to go in the first. Longoria Vegas with a left-handed dribble. Jump pass now into the front court. Here is Ivana Ordaz inside of Ramirez. Lost control of the basketball. And it's taken away by Frederick. 13 turnovers. Whitler the other way, a 2-on-2. Chest pass, left baseline to Hanks. 10-footer is off the back of the rim. Ball is rebounded by Whitler. Whitler is going to be tied up. Possession arrow, Fort Morgan. That's the fight the Mustangs have got to demonstrate. And Ordaz to throw it in. Again, being pressured are the Mustangs. Hanks is right on top of Longoria Vegas, and that backcourt crosses over, nearly lost control. Jump pass taken by Ivana Ordaz at the free throw line, left baseline. Lost control was Aleman, tries to save it back in, and it's into the hands of Ramirez, and then she had the ball poked out of bounds by Whitler. Mustangs retain possession. 30.5 seconds to go. They don't want to be shut out in this first quarter. Here's the inbounds pass to Ordaz at the free throw line. She was stripped, but near midcourt, she retrieves the basketball. Ordaz jump pass at the top for Ramirez. Ramirez behind the three-point line, maintains the dribble, then she double-dribbled. Well, 18.8 to go. And Morelli Del Campo and Bella Phillips back into the game for Fort Morgan. And to throw it in, quarter court is Josie Stanton. Gets it into Whitler. Whitler straight away with 13. On the outside left here is Gwen Hanks. Gets a pick into the paint all the way, lays it up and threw up an air ball, but the rebound to Lily Hansen. Kicks it back out left corner. Whitler 3 is well short, and then the ball is tipped around. Whitler tries to save it in and does near midcourt, and that's the end of the opening quarter. From Stan Lampe Gymnasium in Fort Morgan, the score after 8 minutes of basketball. In this girls' game, it's Frederick 30, Fort Morgan nothing on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's begin the second quarter in the first of two. Frederick girls lead Fort Morgan 30-0. Lauren Rosine with the basketball. Jump pass to the outside right to Gabby Gima, who had 2 fouls in the opening quarter. Majerus straight away triple, good. Megan Majerus with her second three, and that's 2 threes on the board for the Frederick Eagles, 33-0. Rachel Daniels just across midcourt. Picked up by Majerus with a right-handed dribble. Picks up the dribble. Has to get rid of the basketball. Does with a bounce pass, but that's a low one into the feet of Kiera Alaman, who's tied up. Possession arrow. Stays with the Mustangs. Rachel Daniels, three-quarters court, will trigger it in. And then that pass is knocked out of bounds by Majerus, intended for Alaman on the high left. If the score is 35 points or more in terms of the margin, we'll get to a running clock, but that's not going to be until the fourth quarter. This could get worse. Interior pass is tipped away, intercepted, long pass to Gabby Gima, lost control, got it back, she falls, and that's a travel. Mustangs had 14 turnovers in the first quarter, Frederick with 1. Now both teams have 1 apiece. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Anderson. With 7:19 to go, the Mustangs down 33-0. For 3 decades, Horizon Turf Nursery's been providing quality sod. The finest sod available is on the Horizon at 15470 County Road 11 in Fort Morgan. Horizon Turf Nursery. It'll be Mustang basketball, the boys' game to follow. Scheduled for 6 o'clock. We expect it to start on time, because games like this normally go quicker when they're one-sided. Alaman, Del Campo, Phillips, Ordaz, and Daniels for Fort Morgan. Starting 5 is in there for Frederick. Rosine and Staff and Majerus, Delaney Frank, and Gabby Gima. Here's Ordaz with a right-handed dribble. Bounce pass at the top for Del Campo. Hands it off to Ordaz. In the left corner is Alaman. Dribbles to her right. Swings it back out to Ordaz. Dribbles left baseline. Floats it up and in! Ordaz with 7:01 to go in the second quarter scores Fort Morgan's first points of the game. It's 33-2. Gima on the high right. Back out to Majerus. Dribbles to her left. Cross court, Rosine. Long three. Yes. She can shoot. Mustangs call another timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:45 to go. Second quarter. It is Frederick 36, Fort Morgan 2 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Mustang basketball down 36-2 with 6:39 to go before halftime. Frederick has been in control since the opening whistle. Daniels bounce pass cross court to Del Campo. Just beyond the timeline near the top, and it's intercepted. Ordaz did not come back for the basketball. Gima picks it off, banks and misses, but a foul. Yeah, you got to come back for that pass. Gabby Gima to the stripe. She scored 5 in the opening quarter. Yeah, the ball is never going to come to you. You have to go to the ball. And the Mustangs struggle offensively. That's one thing, but that's an effort play. The free throw is a line drive. That's good. Now checking in is Ramirez Osborne for the Mustangs. Down 37-2. Spinning, shooting, and scoring is Gabby Gima. She's got 7. Yeah, Frederick right now have 6 players individually that have outscored the Mustangs. See if Fort Morgan can get some offense going. Ramirez Osborne in front of the Frederick bench, lost the ball and got it back. Bounce pass is taken by Ordaz, guarded by Gima. Back out straight away to Osborne, gets a pick, dribbles to her right, she's double teamed, and then the ball is wrestled away. Gima with a baseball pass all the way to Rosine, and she is fouled as she missed. Del Campo got her with a body. Well, the Mustangs are going to get a little bit physical. They don't want to give up easy baskets, that's one thing for sure. Lauren Rosine to shoot 2. The free throw is perfect. She's got 5 in the game. Second one is right there. Frederick leads 40-2 with 6 minutes to go. No pressure in the backcourt. They only applied it in the opening quarter. Ramirez Osborne with a right-handed dribble, but she's picking up the dribble too early. Ball poked away, and that one is taken away by Delaney Frank. Now the left baseline to Rosine, over to Staff, left-handed dribble, into the paint, puts up 5-footer, yes. Savannah Staff now has 9 in the game. And Frederick leads by 40. 5.5 to go, first quarter. Ramirez Osborne again picking up the dribble too quickly. Now to Ordaz. Ordaz with the left-handed dribble towards the top, bodied up by Jima. Ball is poked away, but retrieved by Ramirez Osborne. She picks up the dribble. Bounce pass at a high right to Ordaz. Lost it out of bounds into the Frederick bench off her fingertips. And the Mustangs now have committed 18 turnovers. Here is Frederick the other way with Savannah Staff. Swings it out to Rosine, right of the free throw line. Back out to Jima. 15-footer is off to the left. Ball is poked around, and it's still loose. Jima's got it. Straight away, Majerus. Triple is up, and that's off to the right. Man, they're fighting. That is a put back by Staff as she missed it. Then she poked it out of bounds. Now, right now, these are effort plays Fort Morgan is not making. 3 rebounds. There are 3 shot attempts. Mustangs have got to get on the boards. Fort Morgan right now has no official rebounds in the game. Ramirez Osborne all the way. Banks, and she missed it. Good drive and a foul, an offensive, no, a blocking foul on Delaney Frank. That's 2 free throws on a nice move by Shea Ramirez Osborne. So she will go to the line to shoot a deuce. First free throw's a line drive. That's off to the left. Abby Arroyo checks into the game along with Longoria Vegas. Free throw number 2 for Shea Ramirez Osborne. Dribbles, shoots, short. Rebound to Megan Majerus of Frederick. Into the front court of Staff, into the paint all the way, puts it up, and she left it short. And a foul over the back. Delaney Frank went over the back for her second foul. That's the team's 6th. With 4:41 remaining, second quarter. Frederick led 30-0 after 1. Outscored Fort Morgan 12-2 in this quarter. Here's crossing the timeline. Ivana Ordaz picks up the dribble. Jump pass is going to be intercepted by Rosine. Rosine left to the lane. Looked like she was fouled badly as she went up, and Ramirez Osborne committed the foul. Heavy contact there for Ramirez Osborne. That's her first. 6 different Mustangs have committed a foul. And Rosine's got 6 points in this opening half. She will shoot a deuce, and the first one is in and out. Free throw number 2 is upcoming. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildingsbydesign.com. Second free throw. Off to the left. Nice rebound. The first one of the game by Mustang, pulled down by Bella Phillips. On the outlet to Longoria Vegas. Crossover dribble. Left to the free throw line. Jump pass off the hands of one Mustang. Taken by Ordaz in the corner. She double teamed to Arroyo. Arroyo with a right-handed dribble just across midcourt. Arroyo crosses over on Rosine and then right into Rosine. Rosine by herself will lay it up and in, and a foul, and that's a silly foul. Just let her go. Why? I mean, she had her beat. Arroyo commits her second. Got to let her go. It's going to be an and 1. And that's already 7 points in the quarter for this Frederick Eagle. Kaylee Gardner's back in along with Gwen Hanks, Josie Stanton, and Peyton Pack. And Zoe Whitler will come in if Lauren Rosine can hit this free throw. The lead is 42. And the free throw is in. She's got 8 points in the quarter, 9 in the game. 45-2 in favor of Frederick. Shea Ramirez Osborne with a crossover dribble into the lane. Then she's on the floor, tries to bounce it back out, and does to Longoria Vegas. Inside, the shot is up and in by Ordaz. Nice ball movement by the Mustangs. As Ordaz scores, she's got the 4 points for the Mustangs. Inside, a dribble, kicks it back out. Right wing, Peyton Pack triple, yes. Nice shot there by Pack, and the assist by Kaylee Garter. Frederick 48, Fort Morgan 4. 3:43 to go before halftime. Ordaz jump pass straight away to Ramirez Osborne. Gets a pick. Looking to her right. Bounces it back out to Ordaz behind the three-point line. In the corner. Working to her left is Ramirez Osborne. Bounce pass right of the free throw line to Ordaz. Leans, shoots, misses off the back of the rim. And the ball is wrestled away nicely by Kaylee Garter. Long pass to Pack. Inside, Garter banks and scores from Pack to the left of the basket. Garter now with 4. It's 50-4. 3:12 to go in the second. Longoria Vegas bounce pass straight away to Ordaz with a right-handed dribble. Jump pass inside, went by everybody out of bounds. Mustangs with their 21st turnover. And even 3 minutes to go, and Lily Hansen into the game. The score is 50-4 Frederick. 50-4. Whitler with a basketball. Dribbles into the paint all the way. Scoops it up and she missed it. Left it short. Rebound to Whitler. Kicks it back out. Straight away. 3 is up and good. And Gwen Hanks now has 5 points in the game. And again, going for rebounds. Mustangs are getting killed on the boards. Here's Ivana Ordaz, jump pass, left corner, Osborne, wide open 3 is off the back of the rim and rebounded by Hansen. That's her third. Long pass from Pack over to Hanks, left-handed layup up, and she missed, but a hard foul by Ramirez Osborne. That's her second. Well, Frederick can go up by 50. Melina Richards about to check in along with Rachel Daniels. Gwen Hanks' free throw is up and perfect. So those two are in for Ramirez Osborne and Abby Arroyo. Frederick 54, Fort Morgan 4. Second free throw is in and out. Nice rebound there by Bella Phillips of the Mustangs, and then she's fouled. Yeah, that's going to be 1-1 on the other end. Yeah, that's as silly a foul as you'll ever see. There's no reason to foul a player when you're up 50, 75 feet away from the basket, especially when Phillips had full control of that basketball. This is a 1-1 for sophomore Bella Phillips. Bending, shooting, and scoring. That's the first Mustang other than Ordaz to find the bottom of the net. 54-5. Now the score. Second free throw is in the air and left it way short. She's got the rebound. She puts it back up and misses, but a foul. She knew she left it short and she was not blocked out. Hanks had committed that previous foul, by the way, and that one by Zoe Whitler, her second. This will be 2 free throws here for Phillips. This is Morgan County's B106 KPRB Brush Fort Morgan. First one is good. Frederick 54, Fort Morgan 6. Second free throw's up. That's a beauty. Well, the Mustangs are playing a lot better now. Jump pass left baseline to Hanks, kicks it back out. Peyton Pack triple, yes. Wide open was Peyton Pack. The lead is back up to 50, 57-7. Rachel Daniels behind her back. Nice move on the right wing. Over back out to Ramirez Osborne, and an offensive foul. An illegal screen away for the ball by Rachel Daniels. So here comes Frederick the other way. They've matched their biggest lead. Jump pass in the front court. Now in the right corner to Peyton Pack. Wide open 3. She won't take it. Inside pass. And the shot is missed over there by Josie Stanton. And it's rebounded by Phillips again. That's her second. Make it her third rebound, by the way. Daniels near that right corner with the basketballs. Mackenzie Schrum down low. The shot is up and in by Bella Phillips off the feed. And she's fouled off the glass. Bella Phillips to the stripe. That foul is on Lily Hansen. Fort Morgan certainly making strides in this quarter. Free throws in the air, and she threw it off to the left. Ball is flagged down, though, by Melina Richards. But now she's trapped, and then the ball's poked out of bounds by Pack. End of the game is Kaylee Garter. Out is Lily Hansen. Richards, three-quarters court, will throw it in. Bounce pass taken by Daniels. Baseball pass cross court as the ball is poked away. That was totally unexpected as far as Schrum was concerned, and the layup is up and in. Off the turnover, Josie Stanton scores. Frederick is back up by 50, 59-9. Minute 10 to go in the second. With the dribble is Longoria Vegas. Now Daniels, three, and she bricked it, hit nothing but glass. And the ball is out of bounds. It's off of Zoe Whitler. Will be Fort Morgan basketball. In the left corner, Longoria Vegas had the ball poked out of bounds by Gwen Hanks. Daniels to trigger it in. Lobs it. I don't know who she was lobbing it to, but it was intercepted by Whitler. Whitler to Pack with one to beat, lays it up, and she missed it. And the rebound to Melina Richards momentarily, but then she lost it. There's going to be a tie-up, possession arrow, Frederick. Once the Mustangs grab a rebound, they got to fight and rip that ball away. Whitler to throw it in. Inside pass to Pack. Pack kicks it back out to Whitler. Whitler to Stanton to Pack, dribbling right baseline. That's Whitler. Instead, she misses and she's fouled. She'll shoot two. And the foul was committed by, is that Ramirez Osborne? No, she's not even out there, but I thought I saw, oh, that's check that Daniels, a 2-1, not a 1-2. So two free throws here by Zoe Whitler, who's got 5 points all in the first quarter. The Mustangs have shot, 7 free throws. Frederick with a few more. Free throw is back rimmed. Here is Yelena Ramirez for Bella Phillips, who played very well while she was in there. Looks like she's holding her head a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't have a concussion or something. I don't think so. But she definitely got bumped. Second free throw, Whitler, good. 60-9, Mustang basketball. Rachel Daniels just beyond midcourt, had the ball ripped away, and then Daniels commits a foul. Double bonus. Whitler to shoot two. And again, the 35-point rule does not apply until the fourth quarter. Free throw is perfect. Second one is upcoming. In the air, back rimmed, and the rebound to Daniels. Nice block out, and then what is Frederick doing? Why are they fouling in the backcourt? That's just stupid. I'm sorry, they're up by 52 points. They're up by 52 and fouling in the backcourt. But the Mustangs will take it. Daniels with a double bonus will be at the line. That's why this first half is taking longer than it should. Foul was committed by Kaylee Garter. Free throw is a line drive that rattles around and in. Mustangs for the line tonight are 4 out of 8. Second free throw is up and good. 61-11. Back in is Kiera Aleman. 32 seconds to go. We'll have an extended halftime break here. It'll be the normal one here at the high school. We'll just take one. Peyton Pack near that left corner. The ball's taken by Gwen Hanks, dribbling left baseline all the way. Floats it up and in with the right hand. Mustang defense not playing well in this first half, allowing 63 points. They played better than this before, defensively. 9 seconds to go. Here is Yelena Ramirez, and that is a tie-up. Right of the free throw line. Mustangs retain possession. Whitler tied her up. 6 seconds remaining. Let's see. We're going to pass it in. Aleman still looking. In the right corner, ball is stolen by Gwen Hanks. Long pass is taken by Garter. Now Pack from about 40. Missed it. That is the end of the opening half. And the first of two games from Stan Lampe Gymnasium. The score, Frederick 63, Fort Morgan 11 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. It'll be Frederick basketball to begin the third quarter. Baseball pass in the high right from Majerus. Behind the three-point line, dribbles to her left to Gabby Gima at the top. To her right, Gima straight away to Staff. Savannah Staff guarded by Ordaz. Right of the lane, all the way off the glass and in. What a move by Savannah Staff, who had 9 points in the opening half. Now the first player in double figures. Ordaz left of the lane with the basketball. Tried to put it up and was blocked over there by Gima. Taken away by Staff. It's a 3-on-1. Gima all the way lays it up and into the left of the basket. Gima now with 9. The lead is 56, 67-11. Mustangs have got to be careful to get into a running game. Jump pass went through everybody. It's intercepted by Lauren Rosine. The long pass is taken over there by Savannah Staff. Missed a little 5-footer, Bella Phillips. For the rebound, Phillips, Shea Ramirez Osborne, Ivana Ordaz. The ball handler, Yadira Longoria Vegas, and then her pass is intercepted by Gabby Gima, and she will lay it up and in with the left hand. 28 turnovers for the Mustangs. And Morelli Del Campo, the other member of the Mustangs, on the floor. It's 69-11. Ordaz, that jump pass is saved in by Savannah Staff, and Gima all the way lays it up, and she missed it. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's off of Mustang. Coach Anderson might have to start taking timeouts again really early in this quarter. 6.5 to go at 69-11. And Ordaz to throw it in. No, check that. It is Frederick ball. Not sure why she was sitting out there. Staff, baseball pass left corner, penetrating left baseline. Rosine was fouled as she tried to put it up, but she was hit hard there. An aggressive foul. And the foul is committed by Morelli Del Campo. Frederick already with 6 points in the first 90 seconds of the third. And make it 7. Free throw is in, and it's 70-11. Free throw number 2 is in the air, and inside the basket, the lead is 60. 71-11, Frederick. Fort Morgan's got to slow down the pace of this game. If not, they're going to get to 100. You don't want that. Del Campo dribbling right of the lane in the right corner to Longoria Vegas. Maintains the left-handed dribble. This is a good possession so far for the Mustangs. They're not swinging it around, but they're chewing up some clock. There's the jump pass to Ordaz in the paint. Floats it up and left it short. Ordaz going for the rebound. She gets it. She puts it back up, and it's blocked. And then the put back and a miss and a foul. Nice job by Bella Phillips. Foul by Gabby Gima. Gima with her, I've got that as number 4. Yep. Nope, check that, her 3rd. So Phillips to shoot 2, and the free throw is up, and it rattles home. Bella Phillips now with 7 in the game. Frederick 71, Fort Morgan 12. Second free throw is up, and that's perfect. How about Bella Phillips? She is 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. 71-13. Staff the other way, left to the lane all the way. Banks misses in a foul. Fort Morgan is not blocking out. Guard her. They just let her right in. Ordaz commits the foul. Just a free lane there. Ordaz with her third. Staff to shoot 2, and too many free throws in this game. Free throws up and in. Indicative of some sloppy defense, quite frankly. Second free throw for Savannah Staff is in the air, and it's back up to a 60-point lead. It's good. Frederick 73, Fort Morgan 13, 5:57 to go. The clock is not even running there, finally. Well, they can't afford to stop the clock here. Got to take care of that clock. Ordaz, jump pass, left corner. Del Campo tries to save it in, and she does, but it's into the hands of a Warrior off that errant pass. Savannah Staff into the lane. Left corner, Majerus takes a long three, and it's off the front of the rim. Bella Phillips grabs the Fort Morgan rebound. Phillips with her 6th rebound, outlet to Del Campo. Del Campo then lost control. It's intercepted by Delaney Frank. Staff pulls up from 10, and she missed it off the back of the rim, and there's going to be a tie-up on the floor between Jima and Ordaz. Possession arrow, Fort Morgan. Nice job by the Mustangs now. Now they're getting aggressive, at least on the rebounds, but they've got to stop point guards from going to the hoop. Here's Ivana Ordaz. 5 fresh bodies coming in for Frederick. Ordaz and dribbled right into the right hand of Savannah Staff, and she banks and scores. Staff was 6 in the quarter, 15 in the game. Frederick 75, Fort Morgan 13. You can pass your way out of this trouble, but way too much dribbling. Ordaz jump pass, and that's an errant pass. It's tipped away. Majerus comes with a basketball. Here's Gabby Jima by herself, and she banks it in. Timeout, Frederick. Jima has 13 points. 4:52 to go, third quarter. Frederick 77, Fort Morgan 13 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
Sports Network is Warren County's B106.
77-13, Frederick in the lead with 4:52 to go in the third quarter. In this girls' game, the boys' game, scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. We should be just a tad late because we've had too many free throws in this game. Del Campo was on the baseline with a basketball after the ball was knocked from behind of one Mustang, and then she was able to retrieve it but had her right foot on the baseline. Turnover number 34 for Fort Morgan. With the basketball is Josie Stanton. Now into the paint is Peyton Pack. Right corner for Whitler. Dribbles to her left behind the three-point line. Straight away to Pack. Cross court is taken by Hanks. Hanks with a right-handed dribble. Hands it off to Whitler. Whitler penetrates. Now in the left corner. Pass to Pack. 3 in the air. Short. Rebound is loose. It's still loose. And it's out of bounds. And that ricochets off a Frederick Eagle. Mustang basketball. Good defensive stand for the Mustangs. Again, they want to prevent Frederick from getting to 100, but they've only got 23 to go with 12 minutes of basketball to be played. Jump pass on a high right. Here's Ordaz. Ordaz then lost control. She gets it back. In the right corner, Osborne penetrates right baseline, and Ramirez Osborne is fouled. Second team foul. First personal against Peyton Pack. Ramirez Osborne to throw it in. Offensive end, left of the basket. Looking, still looking. Bounce pass, left corner. Three is up and missed. Missed over there by Longoria Vegas. Rebound is pulled down by Pack of Frederick. Long pass is taken by Kaylee Gardner. Back out to Stanton. Now Pack straight away. Over to Stanton. Bounce pass inside. Banking and missing is Whitler. And then the ball is ricocheted into the hands of Ivana Ordaz. And then the ball's poked out of bounds off of Mustang. Got to maintain control. 5 Mustangs coming in. Daniels, Aleman, Ramirez, Arroyo, and Mackenzie Schrum. Frederick 77, Fort Morgan 13. Whitler maintains control of the basketball. On the right side to Stanton, pulls up from 8, floats it up, and no good. And the ball is volleyballed all over the place. It's still loose, and it's picked up by Schrum of Fort Morgan. Schrum then dribbled the ball away, and now it's loose on the floor. Another tie-up. This is unwatchable. Possession arrow, Frederick. Oh, my gosh. We had 28 free throws in the opening half. Only had 6 in this quarter, thankfully. Lob pass inside for Gardner, right baseline, and then she threw it into the Frederick bench for some reason. Tried to get it to a teammate who cut the other way. That's the reason. Only the 3rd turnover for Frederick. Here is Rachel Daniels behind her back. Lost control. Gwen Hanks picks off the basketball. Hanks, long pass to Whitler, off her hands, out of bounds. Frederick commits 2 in as many possessions. Well, this bodes well for the Mustangs in preventing Frederick from getting to 100 if they can continue to play good defense. Arroyo near midcourt with a right-handed dribble, now crosses over. Arroyo at the top. Swings it back out to Daniels. Daniels on the right wing towards the baseline, and then a jump pass, and there was nobody there. She threw it out of bounds. Mustangs had 14 turnovers in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 11 in the third. Long pass, left corner. Gwen Hanks, triple is up and short. And the rebound to Gardner. That's a nice rebound for the Frederick Eagle. Inside, she banks it in as she spun in there. 79-13 Frederick. 2:22 to go. Mackenzie Schrump, third quarter. Over to Daniels. Daniels gets a pick from Arroyo and then dribbles right into the feet of Josie Stanton. Stanton to Hanks behind the three-point line, right wing. Straight away to Stanton. Left wing Pack. Wide open triple. She'll make it and miss it off the back of the rim. They've gone cold. Ball is loose. Hanks has it. She takes the three, and she misses back rim. And then the ball is still loose, and it's taken away by Aleman. Well, at least Fort Morgan, they're kind of hanging with Frederick here in this third quarter in the last 3 minutes. Daniels to Aleman. Jump pass, I don't know, poked away, but Aleman has it right back. Aleman with a dribble, nearly dribbled into Pack. Looking, still looking. Somebody's got to move for the Mustangs. They're not moving. Should be a 5-second call, and there it is. And nobody moving towards the ball for Fort Morgan. There was one player, but got to get loose there. Michaela Miller making her first appearance for Frederick, and Lily Hansen into the game. Minute 29 to go in the third quarter, and Frederick leads 79-13. Yeah, they're not going to get to 100 here. No way. Stanton all the way. Bounce pass inside, banking and scoring is Lily Hansen. What a pass from Stanton. Oh, the Mustangs fell asleep on the back end. 81-13. 1:08 to go in the third. Daniels on the high right. They're just dribbling into defenders instead of passing. It happened again. Yeah, they're going to have to pass, not dribble. Here is Hanks over to Stanton, right of the lane. He's going to hand it off to Miller. 15-footer, book it. First shot by Miller, she scores. Frederick leads by 70, 83-13. Daniels in the backcourt, got to get rid of it somehow. Baseball pass near midcourt to Schrum. Timeout, Fort Morgan. Let's see, full timeout. We'll take it with them. 83-13 Frederick, late in the third on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. I guess the Mustangs were called for a technical, maybe too many timeouts taken that they didn't have. I'm not sure. I think that happened in a game against Thompson Valley. 2 free throws for Peyton Pack, and the first one is a rounded good. Thought it couldn't get much worse, but technical now called, and Coach Anderson out there speaking with one of the officials. Second free throw is up, and that is a rounded no good. 40 seconds to go in the third. It's 84-13 Frederick basketball. Josie Stanton to throw it in. Boys game to follow. Here is Hanks with the basketball. Jump pass on the outside right to Pack. Pack has had a good game. In the right corner for Hanks. 28 seconds to go. Into the lane. Floats it up left hand and good. What a shot there by Hanks with a left-handed floater. She's got 10. 86-13. 18 seconds to go. Ordaz at the top. Watch out. Get rid of the basketball. Nice pass over there to Ramirez Osborne with 10. Osborne now with the basketball with 8. Crossing over with 7. Bounce pass to the top now to Longoria Vegas with 3. With 2. Left baseline. Ordaz got to put it up and does not. That's the end of quarter number 3. Frederick 86. Fort Morgan 13 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Well, this game should end pretty quickly. We're not going to start at 6 o'clock in the boys' game, but we will be under a running clock. So boys' game, I assume, will start at about 6:15. Frederick girls lead 86-13. There's the inbounds pass to Ivana Ordaz out there with Morelli Del Campo. Yodira Longoria Vegas. Shea Ramirez Osborne had the ball go off her right hand out of bounds. And Bella Phillips also in there. Mustangs tonight with 41 turnovers. Frederick with 4. Stanton over to Hanks. Hanks inside the three-point line on the right wing to Miller. Straight away to Pack, gets a pick, dribbles to her right, feeds it back out to Hanks into the paint. Bounce pass inside. It's taken by Hansen. Hansen is trapped, dribbles, reverse layup is up, and she missed it. Bella Phillips has the rebound for Fort Morgan. Nice box out by Phillips. She's had a nice game tonight. 8 points and 7 rebounds. The other way, Del Campo with the basketball. Over to Longoria Vegas with a left-handed dribble. Back out to Del Campo straight away. Crossing over is Morelli. In the left corner, the pass is out of bounds. Poked away, intended for Ordaz with 7 minutes to go, and the clock is running. And to throw it in is Ramirez Osborne. Looking, still looking. Gets it in now. Osborne with a 3. It's an air ball. Off the pass there from Longoria Vegas. Rebound is pulled away by Lily Hansen. Frederick will slow it down. Now they'll pick it up a bit. Stanton with the basketball. On the outside left is Michaela Miller. Now to Pack. Left of the lane. Kicks it back out to Stanton. Bounce pass inside to Hansen. On the right wing to Miller. Straight away here. Stanton inside the lane. Back out. They're just going to swing it around. They won't take the shot anytime soon. Working on their passing. Hanks over to Miller. We have 6:16 to go in the game. Frederick 86, Fort Morgan 13. No shot clock in high school basketball. You can do this all day. Here is Hanks all the way, and looked like she was fouled. On the floor, Ordaz commits her 4th. No free throws. Mustangs will send in 5 new players. Same 5 they sent in last time when they had a 5-for-5 substitution. Clock continues to run with 5:45 to go. There's the lob into Hansen over to Pack. Inside and banking and scoring off the feed from Pack is Josie Stanton. 88-13, 5.5 to go in the game. Thompson Valley scored 89 on Fort Morgan. Double dribble by Rachel Daniels. Eaton had 84, so Frederick can set a season high against the Mustangs with 2 more points. Dribbling right of the lane all the way and up, and he missed it, and banking and scoring off the rebound is Lily Hansen. As the shot was missed by Hanks, but the Mustangs not blocking out. So that's a season high against Fort Morgan with 4:58 to go. It is 90-13. Ball is lost by the Mustangs in the front court. And out of bounds off Daniels. Turnover number 43 unofficially. Here comes Frederick the other way. Again, keep this under 100. I mean, it's not a victory, but at least it's not humiliation. Pack all the way, reverse layup, banks it in off the feed from Gwen Hanks. Timeout called by Frederick. 4:29 to go. It's 92-13. Yeah, it's a 30-second timeout. That's why we're not going anywhere. But at this point, I mean, the only points they should be getting are layups, and that's really what they're getting. But there's no reason to prolong this thing. No reason to prolong it. And maybe the timeout was called just to make sure, hey, let's not get to 100. That might be the message on the Frederick sideline. We've already got this game. They're up by 79 points. No reason to really pile on at this point. Mustang basketball. Daniels near midcourt. See how aggressive Frederick is defensively as well. Daniels on the high left. Yeah, they're just defending. Ball is poked out of bounds, though, by Gwen Hanks, so they're still somewhat aggressive. I don't know if they're going for steals necessarily. You don't need to. Just play straight up. Schrum to throw it in. In the left corner to Arroyo. Bounce pass back out to Daniels. 3:56 to go. Frederick 92, Fort Morgan 13. Daniels left of the lane. Jump pass in the left corner. It's taken by Arroyo. Maintains the right-handed dribble. Baseball pass to Daniels. Three is up, and she missed it. And the rebound is into the hands of Lily Hansen into the front court. They could have an easy layup, but Hanks is going to slow that down. Yeah, they're not going to shoot intentionally. Left corner is Miller. Lobs it down low for Hansen. Back out to Miller. Now to Peyton Pack. They'll just work it around. That's all they're doing. 3:23 to go. They could have had an easy layup there, but they're not going to do it. Hansen on the left baseline. Had a couple of cutters. Still didn't feed anybody for a layup. Well, if they could pass this out, this would be nice for Fort Morgan. Just don't score anymore because there's no reason to. Inside, and Hanks was fouled, but she was not going to shoot. She was kicking that back out. Foul was called on Abby Arroyo, her third. Mustangs only with their 14th foul. Now we're down to 2:49 to go in the game. Frederick has scored just 6 points in a quarter. The Mustangs have not scored in this quarter. Miller in the left corner. Are they going to take a three? Nope. Nice job by Hanks not taking that three. Yeah, if they can just chew up the last 2.5, that'd be great. That's a good timeout called because there's no reason, once again, to even consider shooting the basketball unless the Mustangs get so lazy defensively. You have a wide open layup. But that's not happening right now. Just floating the ball around. I mean, I could tell you what's going on, but they're just working from corner to corner. Pack to Hansen. Back to Pack. Clock now reads 2:04. Mustangs don't want to get too aggressive defensively. There's no reason to, especially if Frederick is not going to shoot the basketball. Frederick's going to pick up their 5th win of the season and by far their biggest victory. Hanks back out to Stanton. 1:47 to go in the game. Hanks was thinking about shooting the three, but they're not going to do it. They are not going to do it. Just excellent ball movement. Oh, and a Mustang goes flying into the bench. I mean, Alamond, you don't want to, again, just play straight up defense. Frederick is not going to throw the ball away. I mean, they're just too good. Okay, they've only committed 4 turnovers in the entire game because they're that disciplined. So just play straight up defense. Don't go diving for balls. Got 1:19 to go. Looking up at the clock with 1:14 to go. They've chewed up well over 2 minutes on this possession. And just floating the ball around is Frederick with 1:03 to go in the game. Up 92-13. Bounce pass inside to Hansen. Back out to Hanks. Looks up for the three. She will not take that one. 53 seconds to go. Miller lobs it for Hansen. Left baseline. Kicks it back out to Miller. Cross-court pass taken by Hanks. 44 seconds remaining. This is great ball movement. And the Mustangs are playing good defense. They're just not trying to play defense with their hands, just with their feet. 31 seconds remaining. Yeah, Alamon's she's got to watch out. That was way too much body there. No reason to do that. Again, they're conceding. Not Fort Morgan, but Frederick is conceding any offense. They're just going to pass the ball around. 16 seconds to go. On the right wing with the basketballs, Michaela Miller. Now with 9 is Lily Hansen. Down to 5 seconds to go. And that's going to be the game. The Frederick Eagles have defeated the Fort Morgan Mustangs in the first of this doubleheader tonight from Stan Lampe Gymnasium at Fort Morgan High School. Frederick 92, Fort Morgan 13. Let's take a break. And we'll wrap up the first game after this on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.